Hello my friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Lohi. I am a cosplayer and a content creator. For those who do know me, hey, what's up? I just wanted to come on here and say that I'm completely speechless. Thank you so much for 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. NANI? That is insane. I literally don't even know what to do with myself. But I wanted to do like a little special video as my first video on YouTube. And what better way to start off my YouTube channel with a Q&A. So I wanted to use this as a little get to know me. I did ask my Instagram to kind of give me some questions on what you guys wanted to know. So I'm gonna go through those and then we'll go from there. All right, so first question. What is your favorite anime? For those who don't know, I have a shrine of my favorite anime. Yona of the Dawn is my #1 anime, and if you haven't watched it already, I definitely recommend. Let me know how that goes. Next question is, what's your job? So I do have a full-time job. I am a supervisor, and I have my own team that I coach and develop. Next question is, do you like what you do? Now, I don't know if this is pertaining to like my full-time job or just what I do online. So I'll answer both. For my full-time job, I do enjoy what I do. Like I said, I'm a supervisor, and this is actually my very first like leadership position, like being able to coach and develop others. And I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I actually do. So yeah, I do like what I do. As for cosplay and content creation, I absolutely love what I do. For that, I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't. So next question, ramen or pho? I have my answer, but I will say that my favorite food is actually like noodle soups. So these are both top 5, top 10 on my lists. I do prefer ramen over pho. Okay, next question is favorite character to cosplay. This one is so hard because I feel like my favorite changes all the time depending on when I do my next cosplay. But I think I would have to say Tifa because she has so many different outfits. It's not like you're cosplaying the same cosplay all the time. So I'm gonna lock in my answer. I think Tifa is my favorite. What is your worst/best experience as a cosplayer? I don't think I've had any major worst experience as a cosplayer, thankfully, because I know that other cosplayers have. I will say, just as of right now, from what I can remember, one of the worst experiences that I've had was someone looking up my skirt. But I will say, part of that wasn't exactly my fault, but I was cosplaying Marin from My Dress Up Darling, and I had shorts on underneath, of course, but I think just the experience of like this dude, there was like a group of like 5 guys. They're all in their like 20s or something like that. I was doing a cosplay photo shoot with my friend Grace, and I was kind of at this like marina area, so we were by the like ocean. And then there was like a ledge that I was kind of standing on, and then these guys were kind of like underneath me. And of course, like just the height difference kind of. Also at the same time, I just felt like didn't need to do that, you know? They did end up like looking up my skirt, and I turned around and was like, yeah, worst experience that I can think of off the top of my head. One of the best experiences as a cosplayer is getting to cosplay with my friends. I know that sounds so basic, but I think one of my favorite things of cosplaying is like getting to do it with my friends and then make like dumb little videos with them. And also being able to meet new people, especially at like conventions, and then even like mutuals, and even meeting you guys as well. I always have a great experience like when people recognize me in public, and honestly it makes me feel so honored when people recognize me in public because I don't know, like I said, I make stupid videos on the internet and people want to meet me because of that. Speechless. Next question is, where do you get your wigs, specifically Mau Mau? So I actually got my Mau Mau wig from this company called Mig Costumes. I actually get a lot of my cosplays from them and then from other places as well, from like Amazon, some from AliExpress. Honestly, you can get your wigs literally anywhere. The big thing is like learning how to style them. I feel like if you did ask a cosplayer where they get their wigs from, again, like they can get it from anywhere, but it's just the styling that usually makes the wig. So next question is, best food you've had at a con? I don't think I eat a lot of con food. I'm gonna take this question as like food that you get from a convention and not like during the convention and like get food outside. But there was this one time where I can't for the life of me remember the vendor name, and I can't remember which convention it was either, but I'll insert a clip of me like eating it. Were these onigiris that they were selling for like $11 a piece. Okay, maybe it wasn't that exaggerated, but it was like $7 or something like that. It was so expensive, and I honestly can't tell like if I was just really hungry. I ended up eating that, and that's the option that I had, which made it 10 times better. But it was these onigiris. I think it was Anime NYC. Again, I'll correct myself if it wasn't, but it was these onigiris, and honestly, like, I think I went the very next day to get another onigiri, and they ended up selling out like at the end of the convention. So next question is, do you do training videos? I have tried. I just feel like I have imposter syndrome when I do training videos, because I feel like I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. But I have had a lot of people asking me to do like a workout routine video or like a training video. But I, again, have imposter syndrome and I don't feel like I'm doing the correct workouts. But I will say that I do have a workout Instagram, and it's called Brohi Lohi. I haven't posted anything on there just yet, but I am planning to at some point in time. Don't hold that against me, because again, I don't know what I'm doing. But yes, I have at one point recorded videos, and it was during my Maki training era. But yes, I have gotten a lot of requests to do workout videos, and we'll see if it's in my to-do in the near future. So next question is, what were you like in school / growing up? Nobody, honestly. I don't think I was anyone in high school. From what I remember, I was a quiet kid, just like, you know, going through the motions of going to school, you know, hanging out with my friends. But I never was like the popular kid or anything like that, especially in high school. High school low-key, no words, honestly, no words. But growing up, I did do a lot of like sports. So I was an athlete. I did a lot of after school activities. Yeah, gymnastics, track, swim. I did diving, wrestling. What else did I do? I did a lot, but I was always the kid that did sports. I tried to do a few clubs after school in high school. Weren't really my vibe, and I had sports after school anyways, so we don't talk about high school a lot. Next question is, what is your dream career? Ugh, this one's hard. I feel like my dream career would be content creation, but at the same time, I know how difficult that can be. And I am still kind of figuring out what I want to do, but anything that's creative, I think that's my dream career. Honestly, like if I could craft things day and night, I would do that for the rest of my life. But yeah, I don't have like a specific dream career. I'll have to think about that one. Next question is, do you play any games? And if so, what console and what games do you play? I used to be a gamer, like not hardcore, but I used to play a lot of games a few years ago. I actually used to stream as well. Shut up! How do I hide? How do I hide? I do play on PC, Switch, mobile. I don't play a lot of like Xbox or PlayStation games, but my top 3 are PC, mobile, and Switch, just because that's the consoles that I have right now. But on PC, I was playing like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, a lot of multiplayer games, especially when I was streaming. On Switch, I really enjoy playing the Zelda games, at least the most recent ones. I really enjoyed Breath of the Wild, and I really enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom. I'm actually so like attached to Tears of the Kingdom that I haven't finished it yet because I already know the ending and I don't want it to end. But yeah, that's another thing about me, is I am very bad at finishing games because like I don't want it to end. Yeah, I play the Zelda games. I used to play a lot of Animal Crossing, Smash Bros. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Switch. For mobile games, right now I'm playing Pokemon Pocket. Oh, I like to play a lot of like rhythm games. I don't know if you guys have heard of this game before, but it's called Demo, and it's like a Japanese piano playing game, and all the music is so pretty. But yeah, like I play a lot of games. Here's a list that I don't remember. Next question is, favorite song from K-pop Demon Hunters? I might get a little bit of flack for this one, but I think my favorite is Free, because the free part, it's so good. But I do also like How It's Done. How It's Done is my second favorite. Next question is, Honest Fooly Cooly and Dr. Stone thoughts. I was forced to watch Fooly Cooly. I was literally held at gunpoint to watch Fooly Cooly. Fooly Cooly is felt like a fever dream. For sure. I don't even remember if I know what the storyline is for Fooly Cooly. Just because of the lack of memory, I would say 6 out of 10. For Dr. Stone though, Dr. Stone is actually so good. I have not finished Dr. Stone. I think I'm on season 2, but season 1 was so good and I really enjoy like the storyline of Dr. Stone because it's something that I've never seen before. Yeah, Dr. Stone's around an 8.5 out of 10 only because I haven't finished it yet. Next question is, dream cosplay if money wasn't an issue. This one's hard. This one's so hard. There's so many cosplays that I would want to do. Okay, because I think I have a lot of cosplays that I do want to do. I don't have like a specific one in mind, but honestly, the only thing that's coming to mind is like something with wings, like giant wings, or like something with like a big prop, because I do enjoy 3D printing stuff and like crafting, but I'm not very good at a lot of different types of crafting. But I have seen like people with like giant wings, like giant props, or like even wigs, like honestly something with a giant weapon. I think that's something that I would absolutely want to do. Like for example, I have done Mikasa before, but I haven't done Mikasa with like her giant weapons. I don't know why, but I think what comes to mind is like Maximum Ride. Don't ask me why. It's the wings. If post-edit Loki thinks of something, I'll put it right here. Next question is favorite thing about cosplaying. Again, I really enjoy the crafting process as well as like the content creation process, especially when I'm doing it with my friends. I do a lot of like solo cosplays, or at least I did previously, but recently I've been doing a lot of group cosplays with my friends, and that's one of my favorite things, just being able to do what I love to do with my friends. Next question is, if you could live in any anime, which would it be? Oh, this one's hard. This one's so hard. I think I would have to go with like some sort of slice of life anime, because I would not be able to survive in any other anime. Like those people that say AOT, One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, bro, I would not be able to survive in those. Sword Art Online, man, put me in Ouran High School Host Club. Honestly, I'd be one of those side character girls. Let me go to the host club real quick. Horimiya, A Sign of Affection, like give me one of those. Honestly, I think I would love my life if I was in one of those. Oh, or even Pokemon. Honestly, Pokemon's my answer. Next question is, what is your ethnicity? I'm a lot. I'm Japanese, Hawaiian, Filipino, Portuguese, Jewish, Scottish, Polish, all of the above. What is your makeup routine? I'm so bad at makeup. A lot of the times my friend Grace usually does my makeup, but concealer, color corrector, foundation, blush, eyeliner, lashes, lips. If people do ask for a more in-depth tutorial on like specific cosplay makeup, I would absolutely love to make a video on this. So just let me know down in the comments below. Next question is, what is your ideal weekend day? With my friends, down at a cafe, eating some good food, maybe a picnic out in the summer sun, any sort of like fun activity. I think that's my ideal weekend day. But it also depends on the day, because sometimes I love to just like rot in bed at home. Depends on how I'm feeling. Next question is, best way to start cosplaying. The best way to start cosplaying is to just do it. And I know that sounds like a very obvious answer, but honestly, like I will tell you this right now, the very first cosplay that you ever do will most likely not be your best, because you only learn from doing it over and over and over again. I will say my very first cosplay was definitely not my best, but just being able to, you know, just start doing it and start learning how you do want to cosplay. You just gotta do it. Buy that wig, buy that cosplay, make that cosplay. Just do it. Just start. Next question is, how did you get into cosplaying? So I have like two sides of the story. When I first cosplayed, I was about 14 years old. My sister literally just bought me a Mikasa cosplay from Amazon, and we went to SakuraCon in 2014. and that was my very first time like actually cosplaying. There was another time that I cosplayed Serena from Pokemon, and that was in middle school, but it was like for Spirit Week or something, so I don't typically count that as my first cosplay. But my first like actual cosplay was Mikasa from AOT. Now the other side of the story is when I did start getting into more like of my recent cosplays, it was actually during COVID. In 2020 I did see a lot of people like doing like closet cosplays, like Haikyuu cosplays, and like JJK cosplays, or like Naruto. It was I did see other people doing cosplays, and I was like, oh, that looks like fun. And so I did go to a convention before with my Mikasa, and I was like, oh, maybe I should go to another one. And then I ended up meeting some friends that also were kind of getting into cosplay, and then we all cosplayed there. So it was definitely during COVID, when everyone was chronically online and we had nothing better to do. So next question is, how do you pronounce your name? And you pronounce it as Alohi, kind of like aloha but with an I at the end. But I do go by Lohi most of the time, and I will respond to either one. Next question is, out of all that you've done, what are 3 cosplays you would want to redo? There's a lot. My top 3 would definitely be Bayonetta. I feel like I did not do her justice because of the wig. That wig is a nightmare to me because I'm not very good at doing wigs. So I would also love to redo Law, because I did a femme Law before and it wasn't like an actual Law cosplay, but he's also one that I would want to redo. And I think my third one would have to be Yona. I did do Yona twice already, and I like the second version more than the first. Like I said, your first version will most likely not be the best if you do end up redoing it anyways. I think I want to redo Yona just because I love her so much, and I feel like I could definitely make her look better, and then maybe do some like alterations on my cosplay for her. Last question is, who's your favorite shoujo men? How many are we talking about here? Because I got a lot. I got a lot. Those are most of the questions that I got from my Instagram. So thank you to everyone who did ask a question. If you do have a question after this video, please feel free to leave it down in the comments. I'm definitely looking to make another Q&A if you guys would love another one, but just let me know, and you can comment your questions down below and I can create another YouTube video for that one. Lastly, I just wanted to talk about like what to kind of expect from my YouTube channel. I'm going to be using this channel mostly for like convention vlogs, you know, travel vlogs, and even like crafting vlogs. I am looking to kind of like do like tutorials if people do ask for it. Yeah, there's going to be a lot coming from this channel. I also want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me if you are subscribed already. And on that note, I just want to end this by saying thank you guys so much for 100,000 subs on YouTube. I am very excited to start pushing out more content for you guys. Again, like whatever you guys want to see from me, please leave them down in the comments below. And if you're looking to see more from me, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. A lot is going to be on here, so look forward to that. But other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, night, evening, and I will see you in the next YouTube video. Bye!